Good morrow, fair gentles and fee gentles. Welcome back to the Road to Prestige. I have hit 4th and already I am feeling that fiery ball of indigestion and heartburn that we all liken to the feeling of rage. Now, first off, I'm going to talk about this gameplay before I get into how my opinion has changed and how this game in general has changed over the last few weeks. So let's go ahead and do that. My primary weapon in this gameplay is the Vector K10 with the EOTech sight or holographic sight. For those who do not know what the heck an EOTech sight is, I don't know why they did that. They just didn't want to copy Modern Warfare, I guess. So it's called the EOTech sight in this one. And I'm also using the foregrip on it as well to increase, I think it increases range a little bit and decreases the small amount of kickback the game already has on this gun. Perk 1, I am using Ghost and Flak Jacket with the help of Perk 1 Greed, and I'll explain why I'm using Ghost. I obviously perma unlocked it because I'm not level 55 in this, but I'll get there to the reason why I did that soon. Perk 2, I'm using Fast Hands, and you guys know because nobody likes to have slow hands. It's not fun. I'm using Perk 3 as Dexterity because I like to be able to pull my gun up really fast after sprinting, and I think that lets you climb more. I can't remember if it's that, if it's just climb more, or if it lets you shoot faster after sprinting. I can't remember. It's one of those two guys, and I like them both. So I'm using my lethal grenade is C4 because C4 is fun. You guys know that one. And tactical EMP grenade as my tactical because I can get a lot of points with that. It's very, very useful to take out kill streaks, to take out equipment. You get a lot of points for taking out equipment, actually. It's like 50 points for a bouncing Betty. That's like half a kill, guys. It's actually really, really like useful to take out enemy equipment, and especially kill streaks. I think you get like 125 for kill streaks, like the Guardian and stuff like that. Definitely worth it, guys. So I tend to use that a lot to take out those things and get more points. So anyway, about the gameplay, I go 30 and 11. Pretty decent, nothing too spectacular, but it was a really, really close game. Came down to the wires, and yours truly pulled it through. Now let me explain how I like to play free-for-all on these larger maps, because let's face it, Standoff is actually a really, really big map, and there's a lot of other maps in this game that are big. Just all of the maps are big except for Nuketown, pretty much. They're really big for some reason. I don't quite know what's up with Treyarch, but they like big maps, I guess. And there's some good maps, too. I will not take that away from them. They're better than Mod 3's maps, for sure. Anyway, first off, though, let me say that I hate camping. I hate it with a fiery, burning passion. Not only do I think it's cheap and the lamest way you could possibly get kills, because it's just absolutely freaking pathetic, next to using the most overpowered guns in the game, obviously, but I think it's boring as F. So, what I tend to do on these larger maps is what I like to call territorizing. Yes, it is kind of hard to say, territorizing. Basically, what I mean by that is I pick an area on the map where people like to camp a lot or just tend to flock towards a lot, and I do laps around that area. I just do laps around it. That's what I do mainly in this game, in that one back building over where I was earlier, where I'm heading to right now. That's just basically what I do. It's not camping, it's just staying in one area of the map and just doing laps. And it works out really, really, really good. Great technique, especially if you have the Ghost perk on, which I do right now. You can do it without it. I think my first game, free-for-all gameplay with the KSG, which is the second Prestige video, I think, second or third Prestige video, I did the KSG free-for-all on Overflow, and I didn't have Ghost on that. And I did pretty much the same thing. It works really well, guys. So there's your little pro tip for you guys. Even though I'm not a pro technically, I'm sure I'm not gonna toot my own horn, I guess. But anyway, now let me talk about the Ghost perk real quick for a bit. Basically, I found that Ghost makes this game moderately less aggravating. There's still gonna be some times where you're like, oh, how the heck did that guy know I was there? But you just gotta suck it up and live with it, basically. But it helps take that big, huge freaking target off the center of your freaking forehead that most people have. And most people I know are tired of having. So obviously, since it does that, and you get spawn killed a lot less because of it, even though it's not really the spawn's fault that you get spawn killed in this game, it's just the fact that everyone knows where you're at constantly, because it's 6v6, there's 6 people on each team, and most people use lower kill streaks for UAVs and stuff like that, so there's always a UAV up, and the reason they use lower kill streaks is because it's hard to get kill streaks in this game. So you got 6 people almost all the time are rolling UAV, sometimes UAV, counter UAV. It's very, very difficult sometimes to go without Ghost. So that's what I started using Ghost. And obviously, since it makes the game a lot less frustrating, I perma unlocked it, as you guys could probably guess. So that's why I'm using it here. I'd rather not use it because I prefer having like lightweight and flak jacket, obviously. But I have to because it just makes I'd rather not rage so much. Like I cannot stand getting spawn killed over and over again, guys. And I'm sure you guys can't either. So that's why I'm using it right now, and I probably will be using it until they do some sort of patch, if they ever do, which I hope they will. Now let's get into that. What do I mean by patch? What do they need to fix in this game? The two main things that I have discovered are lag compensation and either health or weapon balance. Now let me explain what I mean by that. The truth is, the game is more gun-on-gun fight based. It's more gunfights rather than I'm getting my big kill streak and shooting with a bang bang pew pew. Basically, it's all gun on gun. So it's like you versus that guy with his gun and you're shooting, and who's gonna win. So stuff like that. But the problem with that's a good thing. Modern Warfare 1 was very much like that, and that's why it was so great. But it was balanced. Sorry. It was balanced, unlike this game. This game is so ridiculously balanced, and gunfights are so ridiculously one-sided that there's almost no chance of turning the gunfight around to your advantage if you don't get the first shot or if you miss your shot. Because as soon as you get hit, you're pretty much dead. Almost insta-death, it seems like, in most cases, which that has a lot to do with lag compensation, weapon balance, and, of course, health. All three of them together just kind of combine and make this huge freaking heap of pile crap that sucks. So this game would be absolutely freaking amazing. It would be the best COD if they would fix that, basically. And a few of my friends who figured this out mainly, Prestigious Key and Rule 2, you guys probably know who they are. They discovered with the help of custom games that if you up the health to 125%, the game is a lot more fair, a lot more balanced, and just all around a lot more enjoyable. Because you have that small chance at turning a gunfight around to your advantage. If you miss your shots or if someone gets a jump on you and then they miss, you can turn around a lot easier and stuff like that. So that's basically all they need to do really to make the game more enjoyable, because if you up it to 125%, it's almost like Mod 3's gunfights. You're not insta-deathing all the time. Like all the freaking time, guys. You gotta admit, guys, it's annoying as heck. You die too fast in this game. You got it. Look at that guy. Now I did turn on that guy, but I think he had a shotgun, and I ran around the corner and came back and dropped him. But you saw how fast I dropped him. It's ridiculous. Now on to lag compensation. This one is actually very easy to explain. It's very simple. And basically what I mean is when I'm a good 10 feet around an object that can't be shot through and die from a shot that the enemy had taken before I was behind said object, as shown by the kill cam, then there is a huge lag compensation issue. Let me go into a little bit more detail what I mean by this. If you are running around, say, an entire building and someone's in front of the building, right? They can't shoot through two walls, they can't hit you. So you run around and around the building's corner, and they're around the other corner, and you're a good 10, 15, you're like halfway to the back. Let's say the building's 15 feet wide. You're 25 feet past that corner, and they are 25 feet past the corner on the other side. So imagine a 90-degree angle, if you will. And they shoot you before you go around that corner and kill you, even though on your screen you were 25 feet past that corner. And then in the kill cam it shows them shooting and they hit you before you go around that corner. There's something wrong, because that lag compensation, it took too long for that bullet to actually make contact with you and hit you to the point where you are already gone. There's no way they could have hit you. So huge issue with the lag compensation. And not to mention, the most powerful guns are always getting used by people like the M8, the Scorpion, the MSMC, and all that. Basically, if they were fix all that stuff, guys, it would be a lot better. But anyway, that's the end of my gameplay, guys. The end of my commentary, my rant. I kind of ran out of time here, so I'm going to have to figure out something to put up here for you guys to look at. But I really wanted to get this off my chest, guys. But I am not giving up. Do not worry. I will continue. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you guys think about lag compensation, the weapon balance, the health, all that stuff? Let me know what you guys think, because I really want to know your guys' opinion on that. And maybe if you guys got some tips that I might be able to maybe kind of curve that for me, that I can stop dying as much like that. Don't say stupid stuff like you're bad. No, because I'm not bad, guys. Like in all the other Call of Duties, I could freaking ace. Like I was good, guys. In this one, it's just a lot tougher because you die so fast. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Stick around, guys, because I will be back at 5th Prestige. I will see you guys later. Peace out.